been playing for 49 hours. Although probably 40 hours is actual game time, because a lot of the time was just going through respecing and menus and all that other stuff. Because this game does not pause, even when you're playing it offline. You can't pause the game, go down the shopping centre to go get a few things for like an hour, because just add to the time, which I hate that. Just pause when you pause. It's not that fucking hard. I also changed my hairstyle. Made my eye makeup more shiny.
No, an owlbear.
Like, now the other people come to the thing. Wondering about that.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
He'll have his forfeit. Sing about our people. We deserve it.
After Elturel, I think you're right. Faerun deserves to see us as we really are.
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Take your own advice. Why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I've also figured out what that... Actually, no, I picked the item up. It's not that.
Your mug's as sour as this ale.
It's gotta be the symbol, that's what...
Well, go bother someone else then.
Come on, make it spicy.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
I've also found a little cheese thing that you could probably do with wizards. You can get level 2 wizard or level 1 wizard. You can learn all those spells from scrolls and respec, and you still keep all those spells. I tested it with the Gale, and he still has the spells I taught him.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Let me guess. Yourself?
I think you'll find I've been showing ample concern for myself since the moment we met. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shah won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
I just realized his eyes were literally fire. Like you literally see a flame flickering.
Thank you.
Spontaneous thank yous make me suspicious.
Come now. This is a night for celebration, not suspicion. I thank you for seeking me out. Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. Were our bond a little stronger, I might even have shared a moment of magic with you. Alas, our fledgling acquaintanceship has not yet taken flight. Such intimacy will have to wait. Another night, perhaps.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
I think there needs to be more horn options. Like maybe if you could pick left and right horns. That would be cool. A bit more.
The moment we hit the city, let's look for our own place.
Roland can finally have his own structure.
Do you have anything to say?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally?
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Enjoy yourself tonight.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Huh. That's weird. Lazo.
Your body aches pleasingly with the memory of past bruises. Perhaps it is the same for her.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars. Shah worshippers. Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Where was his entrance? Can't remember. No. I already found the place you're talking about. It's called Grimforge.
You've already been? Impressive. You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find?
Absolute followers. But that's about all.
Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, Seize it. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
This vessel is at thou.
Where did Will go? Oh, he's down here. The fuck?
Well met.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
I have to ask, how much do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Why do you want to go to Moonrise Towers?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Seems like you feel responsible for the Shadow Curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might find this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something. about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
At the celebration with the tieflings before, I heard I didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
You'd have done the same?
Perhaps. But best to not dwell on nights past. There are plenty more yet to come. You wish to speak?
Oh, he doesn't actually join. You can't actually... That's weird. What? Does he not join your team? How are you faring out here at the camp?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
I think I might be sick beyond the tadpole. I'm getting worried.
Everything in your mind has been destroyed from what I gathered. And from the path I see you on, you are doing well at picking up the pieces. I am here to be your ear as you bear your burdens, and the arms that protect you if you can shoulder them no more. I believe you when you tell me that your symptoms do not wholly align with the makings of the parasite. But until we remove it, I doubt we will be able to isolate the rest of your troubles.
Sleepwalking, hallucinating creatures, the temptations. I could lose myself before I make it to a cure.
The Oak Father must have blessed you to make it this far. Or another eye above. If I had my fleet of druids and a month of hard research, perhaps I could help. But I'm no savant. For now, I can only guarantee a cure for Ceremorphosis. You wish to speak?
No, he doesn't become a part of your team. That's weird.
What's on your mind? At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright. Gotta reapply my packed weapon. Yep, +6, 1 to 8. Which is weird how... It's weird how my main hand does less damage than my offhand. By default. I found another I also found that there's another item I want to get that increases my dexterity to 18. Gauntlets you can buy. In the next area, the crash I think. Can't wait to get that. I'm hoping they're fingerless gloves. There's this that I want to get. Gives guidance.
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I think I'm gonna give it to Lae'zel. So she gets guidance. Cause I don't think I'll ever take Lae'zel out of the party.
Might be worth a look.
She is my favourite character so far.
Directly.
God, I really wish you could increase the size of the icons. So irritating. I think maybe on the next level up, I'm going to do that little glitch that, well not glitch, but thing I figured out. I'm going to make my main character a level 1 or 2 wizard, so I can learn some of these spells. I'm assuming if you don't have wizard, you can still keep them.
Have a lot on my mind.
Vlaakith's will be done.
We're going on the assumption that you can just get a whole bunch of these and bring them to camp and just place them and I'll stay there.
What to do? Copper for your thoughts? Really? Oh, this vessel is at this soul.
What the hell?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I've got to go take care of that spider.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Still alive, so that's progress.
And there's that master weapon, which I still haven't figured out what to do. Oh yeah, there's also the spider.
Better make my next move. Softer than a whisper. What to do? Let's see what you're hiding.
No choice but to keep going.
I can't waste any more time.
Why am I doing this?
My patience wanes.
Again, why do I keep switching?
Best be on my way.
fancy their chances.
In striking distance.
I will ascend. Taking position.
What path lies before me?
I have a theory as to why the game glitches like that. It's because this game is online, air quotes, all the time, in the background.
Battle of wits.
Still breathing, despite everything.
thrill.
Swift and lethal.
And you can jump, I also found that you can jump down that hole, and you literally fall down into the Underdark. But I'm guessing if you have the Feather Fall spell, you can go down there, fall without dying. There's a quick way to get down there.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Well, after you.
Oh yeah, there's a waypoint down here, which kind of redundant when there's a waypoint up the top. I love that glitch. That glitch is funny.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
That's a friendly looking shadow. I just want a little look.
Still in shadow.
Don't mind me.
Oh, there's more at the top. No, there's more at the top.
Sticking out of your guts. Could have had your ears to my collection once you're dead.
Why can't I change elevation? Oh, there's screen tearing at the very bottom, just distracting.
Taking position. I won't give in.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Wonder what's past this.
Means I can put that guidance I can save on anyone in my party. So no matter where I go, I'll always have that. Oh, that's neat. Oh.
The bark is in place. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
did quick save, so I wonder if what do I pick? Does it? I don't know. Okay, I need to find. I have no idea. Okay. We'll have to go overland. Okay. Yeah. This one we've got. Okay, I need to find a. It doesn't explain anything. Okay.
Eager for battle.
Out of sight, out of mind.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The sword is complete.
Not gonna be a long sword or a short sword instead of a dagger.
Eager for battle.
But that axe does more damage. Actually, it doesn't. Again, why is this 6 to 20 when it's not 6 to 20? Why? In that case, I'll use this bloody sword then.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I think that is everything. Anything left to do is go here or here. Yep, that is everything. There's nothing else to do here. What else should... I kinda wanna go this way. Top side. But I also want to go downside and see what the thing is supposed to be, because Huh. What's she doing here?
Safe. For now.
By the trees. But you've solved both those problems in one go.
Assume nothing.
Looking ahead.
Oh, she's a better pickpocket than Asteron was.
Indolence breeds madness.
Man, I still remember the day when I was using the 2 scimitars. Oh. need that. Yeah, I think I've confirmed the stock does respawn.
What path lies before me?
Blacketh's will be done.
No, never mind. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Don't mind if I do. What to take? All fine. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Your light fingers were too heavy this time. You've been caught stealing. What will you do? They believe you.
I've got a long road ahead.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Ash and meat. Carefully now. Using
Your light fingers were too heavy this time. You've been caught stealing. What will you do?
Hey. Okay.
But you've solved both those problems in one go.
Okay, off to the Underdark.
thought I'd have to breathe my last in near stink. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
The cult thinks it owns me. I beg to differ.
Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
This is no time to be coy. What is that Walburn knows?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walburn's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaerdel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walburn couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
How long do you think he can hold out?
Not long enough. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walburn behind? I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walburn might have kept you around.
If my path leads me to Moonrise, which it probably will, I'll see about freeing Walburn myself.
He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together.
Oh, it's there.
but tragedy.
All right, what now?
It seems you've been cornered by a comrade of the guard you killed.
Nothing important is ever easy. On my way.
Swiftly now.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It seems you've been cornered by a...
Got to make a short rest. Oh.
It's Stick Pit, you piss pot.
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
Fill her up.
Whoops.
Another fight. Let's go. Breathe deep and move.
I like dual wielding hand crossbows.
Where do I go from here?
A lot of the times, I need to make sure that I do an offhand attack first. Because if I can kill them, I can move on to something else. With Eldritch Blast or something else if I need to. That's why I like dual wielding so much, it's more versatile. Chocolate, please. Why do I keep grabbing this and moving it?
Shit! You did it! What now?
The others are free. Meet them at the dig site.
Free? Glory to Iron Hands! I'll join the others.
Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though.
You're a good one. I won't forget it.
More than prepared.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
Oh, he's no longer barred, that's why.
Let's get going.
Might as well see where this leads exactly. It's been an hour and a half, I'm gonna start a new video.